Hello, Internet! This is LordMaddog, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. And as you may have noticed already, I shaved. I did the unthinkable. My beautiful beard is gone. I did it because it's starting to get warm out, and I had trimmed my mustache, and it had been trimmed just a tad bit too much, and it made me look like a crazy Amish person or something, and I didn't like that look. So I went ahead and shaved. I hope you like the new look. It's not as nice, and I kind of like myself a little bit more with the beard. I'll let it grow out a bit. As you see, I'm already starting to let it grow out a little. But yeah, let's back to the game and not just on me. Alright, so last time we went to Nemesis, landed on Nemesis, and flew all the way back from Nemesis, and then with the science we gained, we decided to start building ourselves a mobile space station. The entire object is to go to another planet, land on it, and farm it and create an actual station using simple productions or EL extraplanetary launch pad systems. That's what we're going to try to do, but first we're going to accept a couple missions real quick here. We're going to get some space around Guardian, science from around Guardian, we're going to plant a flag on Guardian, and just get some data. That's about it. See if there's anything else here. I do not think there is anything of value. Oh, robotic rover. Well, we can do that. If we can make something on Guardian, then we can also make something on Guardian and make it go somewhere on Guardian. All right. So let's go ahead and save and then launch the mobile space station, which we had before. Well, wait, we have to change some things first. There was something I had forgotten, which you always need in your seats. These. Yes, you must have screwdrivers, because something always goes wrong once you're out in the middle of space and you realize that you forgot something, didn't do something right, and it just go really bad. So I'm glad I remembered that. All right, now we're going to launch. It's launched, and we're going to jump right on over to it. So yes, I use KSTS, Kerbal System Transport System. Oh, Kerbal Transport System, something like that, which enables, because I used my 100-ton launch, so I don't have to go through all the process of launching my 100-ton thing over and over again. I just use that as my basis, and it lets me jump. Now I'm going ahead and put on my maneuvering nodes for my mobile space station, which you guys seen me do many times, or maybe not actually, because right now I'm not using MechJab. I am using my own ability to maneuver nodes, which has actually gotten remarkably better than it used to be. And we're going to go ahead and warp to right before maneuver node. Yeah. And we're going to go ahead and burn without even looking at ourselves. Yes, I've become a master at mapahood. Using the map in the nav ball. Use your instruments, don't use your sight. There we go. Not quite where we had been aiming, but I think it's actually a better position. Now we want to come in at a horizontal approach, I think. Yeah, we don't want to do vertical. We want to do a horizontal. And we're looking at the different ones that we can try to land on here. That's the rover mission, and this is we're going to skip the rover mission. We're going to go straight for the land a human on with extended stay. Oh wait, no. The other one's human with extended stay. We're going to go straight for the rover. That's the mission we're going for. We're going for the rover. And we'll speed up time here. Bring it around. Warp to periaps. And make sure these are actually activated so I can actually get... Well, wait. Well, that just sucks. I am going to have to reload. Here. Reload. Okay, here. I have to actually put them out beforehand, which means I have to actually redo this maneuver node, which is not a big deal. I'm pretty good at it. just execute the maneuver. And I'm sorry if you can hear construction going on in the background. We always have construction going on around here nowadays. And I just did something horribly bad that did not work. Okay, this time I won't try to do it from right where I was at. That was stupid. Right there. You can't, I had to actually travel to it. Speed up time instead of trying to perform the maneuver right where I was at. Here we go, perfect. Now let's go ahead and speed up again. Once again, deploy and set my new maneuver node. That way I can actually see where I need to point so I don't have to change my direction after I lose control. Yeah, so I won't be running past my periaps like I did time. There, I just lost spaceship control. But since I already have it in the right position, retrograde, I can just burn without actually having to change my actual position of my ship, which is good. Now, we're in a perfect... reload. Did it again. Here we go. Retrograde. Not sure exactly why I accidentally loaded there. There we go. Now we need to come here and there. Fix my paragrade. Let's go ahead and open my bays and review data. We're going to send all this beautiful information all the way back to Peggy. Yes, Pegasus Station, which I will eventually get around to naming it right instead of just naming it Peggy Station. I guarantee I will. I just don't know when. I really will. I promise I will. All right. So once again, going back to my periaps and burning again. All right, checking the rewards. I got some science data. I got the reward for being science over the planet. And now we're going to level up my crew and see if I can get anything there. Not too bad, not too good though either. We're going to spin around here because we got to come and try to land close to this location for the rover. That's what we're going to try to land there, but we also want to send out information to Peggy. And continue to send out information to Peggy because get much data as possible to go back to Pegasus Station. Alright. And now we're going to go ahead and cause a maneuver node so we can go ahead and try to land on... Where are we? Guardian! Yes, Guardian! We're trying to land on Guardian. We're going to try to land right there on that node, but we're not in the quite right position yet, so we got to redesign and reposition our maneuverings here. No, we're going to have to move a bit more. You know, landing on something that small with something this big, an area that small with something this big, is going to be really hard because this thing doesn't have a lot of weight, thrust to weight ratio, and it doesn't have a very good maneuverability. But I'm going to try to land on it, the rover nav point. So that's what we're going to try to do. I can't guarantee it. That's what I'm trying, because this is all manual. Yes, manual Samuel. I watched someone play that game. That was funny. I've never played it myself. That's an exercise of futility for me. I would totally annoying. But I can see the appeal for some people. All right, we're trying to get ourselves in the good position. Retrograde. We reloaded because I didn't like how it was going. I didn't have the right correct burn. Yes, not the correct burn. Once again, we come all the way around so we can get in a good position. We also want that thing to be on the sun side, because when we land, I like to see where I'm landing instead of the dark. I don't like it when it's dark and trying to land. I have the the ambience way up. All right, here we go. Oh, shoot, I'm going to overshoot. Oh, well, whatever. I'm just going to let myself overshoot that. I'm trying to find a flat place anyway, and that doesn't really look like a flat place. I need a really, really flat place. Kind of, oh, right there, that ledge. Right there, that ledge looks pretty good. We're going to try to go for that ledge right there. We're not going to hit the landing point we were originally aiming for, but I like this place right here. It looks good. I keep saying that. Right here, right here. Yeah. But I do. No, I'm going to overshoot it. All right, well, the next place looks about the same. Yeah, this one looks like it's, oh, right there. That right there, yeah. That place is even more flat than the last place. So we're going to aim for that. We're way far away from that navigation point now, but that's, well, doesn't matter much more. We're going to try to get there anyway. We don't have enough Delta V to go running around like a rover with this thing. That would just be downright stupid. You don't try to use a dancing rover. I guess that's what a good name to call it, dancing rover. Okay, so we have this. I'm not quite sure about the land underneath me. It doesn't quite look flat, so we're going to try to aim a little bit over more to the side here. And, well, there's a dip right there. You know, this ground is actually very deceiving. This looks like a really flat place now that we're getting close. Yes, perfect. We are on a lip with a very flat ledge. Yeah, I'd say this is quite the perfect landing. Well, we might need to go back a bit. But I like it. I like where we're at. Alright, so we are activating our drills, activating our stuff. We're going to come out here and plant a flag because we have a mission to plant a flag. Plant flag. Let's see, what are we going to name it? Here, there, and everywhere. Yes, that's how we're going to be. If you remember, you just kind of go everywhere. Ah, my inventory's full. Give me, I got to move that out of there and there. Again, get back in here. There we go. So, we have ourselves a station that's mining, and we're going to send the information to Peggy because, well, I learned that you can send the information, send the information's better ideal than to send it before you actually retrieve it yourself. How to explain it? If you actually send all the information back and get the science for it first, then my automatic science mod, whatever, won't actually collect it again, and you have to manually go through every single one and collect it. So that's why I send it to Peggy first, and then I'll do it again, and then just send it. Hey, yay! Whoa, we've got some decent amount of completed missions there. All right, so I'm guessing we're hitting close to $7 million right now. 7 million Kerman dollars. Whatever them, Kerbucks? Kerman dollars. All right, and we're not actually producing as much ore as I was hoping. Huh. Well, we do have some decent amount of science, so we're going to go ahead and use that science to get the mech jab stuff. I've decided this beforehand, and also RCs. So we're going basically for all the mech jab stuff, and we were looking at different things over here. But yeah, we got 3 pieces of mech jabs. 1 for automatic maneuvering, 1 for automatic landing, and I can't remember what the other ones. But we also need a bigger drill. Oh, the other one didn't matter. The other mech jab didn't matter because my drill is too small. So we're going to go ahead and have our space station build a massive drill. Yes. So we also need some it's too big. We need the ISU, and then we also need some heat stuff because otherwise it'll just get too big. And I don't want to use the other things. No, I don't want that either. No, I don't think I want that. Does that expand? Does that extend? If it extends, I don't want it. I know it doesn't extend. Okay, yes, maybe I do want this. Yeah. We'll turn it on the inside, though. There we go. Flip it around. Probably shouldn't have flipped it around. But anyway, here we go. Big old drill. All right, now we're going to go produce it. Yes. Aha. So we're going to go ahead and see how long it's going to take to build the drill, load, build. Build. There we go. Well, that went by so fast you couldn't see it, but it was going to take 47 days. That wasn't going to work. And that's because our drills are overheating. Yeah, for some reason, even though I have tons of heat sinks on this system, our drills have a 0% heat efficiency. It shouldn't be that way with Interstellar installed, though. Interstellar ignores the laws of thermodynamics. It just radiates off all heats of the ship, waste heat. At least I think it does. At least that's what I've seen in my own personal experience. But we're going to go ahead and pull these and try to put them here like this, and we'll hopefully get a better amount of heat fixation or heat dissipation. Yeah, that's it. Heat dissipation. All right. So yes, we have now 69%. We're gaining 0.1, almost 0.17 or a second, which I was hoping to gain more like a 1 ore per second, because that's going to take a long time to gain the ore I need. I guess that this space is probably too small to be self-sustaining by itself yet. We may have to send somebody else there to keep things going or get things going. But we're looking at different science again. We have a new giant. Yes, we have a satellite dish, which I got from that science a science thing I took right there. Landing, we got that, and we also got the giant science. Where is it? I'm going to build this little beam drill here because I think I want to add it. It says it has 200% more efficient than this drill. And I don't know if that's actually true, but we're going to build it just to find out. And it's only going to take 2 days, and that's not bad. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the station, switching back and forth. And let's send off all of our data from our space station here, and actually keep the ones we can use. So now Peggy has some decent science. 29, but no 0. Okay, but 29 science over 2-3 days. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Like, yeah, in the very beginning, we're pretty close to the very beginning game. More of the science gigs. IRSUs. Oh, yes. We want that. Now, we want the one from Nemesis, too, I think. Because we're going to want to send something out to Nemesis eventually. All right, we're going to see if there's anything. We can rescue some Kerbins. I don't want to do that right now. No. Expand Station Peggy. Oh, absolutely. I'll do that. I need to do that anyway. And no, I'm not going to redo that. Oof. The 36 million. I think that's wrong. I'll go ahead and try it because I need to have this bigger satellite out there. But I think that 36 million or 111 million, I think that's going to be the wrong apex. I think it's a bug mission, but I accepted it anyway because I need, if it isn't a, actually I know it's a bug mission. Oh, well, anyway, I'm building right now. I'm quickly going to build us a satellite because we got that big old piece of satellite. We're going to upgrade our SickBot, and then we're going to put a satellite with a big antenna into space so we can have better connections for not science. Well, yeah, for science, but also communications. Let's go ahead and upgrade my SickBot. Yeah, but I continuously happen to upgrade the SickBot. Or it's actually SciBot? The SciBot! That's it! Last game I named it the SickBot. But this is actually the SickBot. SciBot, which is better. And you know what? I don't think I'm going to make you watch me do all of that. That's kind of boring. I'm going to skip forward so you guys don't have to watch me mess with my SciBot. Yes, SciBot. Alright, still messing with SciBot. We've added almost all of the science now, but we're not quite done. We're putting the Geolab in, and we're going to keep doing that. We're going to skip a little farther forward. Once again, very close to being done. We're just putting the 2 Mr. Goo containers on the bottom. which is a bit of a cheat. But I tell you what, having to continuously place like 30 to 50 different science gate pieces, not happening. You could put them all on your ship somewhere, someplace that is not convenient, but you have to continuously place them again over and over again. You're talking massive time sink. So I don't care. I cheat with the SickBot a little bit. I have not cheat. No, I don't want to say cheat. That's the wrong word. I use some clipping. All right, there is the undersized telescope. That's the one we're getting. Or the soil sampler. No, I don't have them. I do. Here we go. This undersized signal intelligent satellite. That's what we're getting. All right. Because I need to put a giant satellite communication system into space. Big sat. Let's move that up and move this down. But as I was saying about my SciBot, I am okay with some clipping, because otherwise you have to spend a boatload of time pushing your pieces all over the place. We're going to scale this as big as it'll go. Yes, that is a massive satellite. That will enable us to send some decent amount of communications almost anywhere in space. Well, no, around what are we? Solitude, not Kerbin. Let's put some liquid fuel, because we're going to use the nerve engine. We have 3. Wow! Hey, that turned out pretty good. 3,000 delta V, 4,000 delta V. I think it's actually more than we really need. That's actually way more than what we need. We better put some. I'm forgetting the name of electricity now. Getting some battery charge. And I think my SickBot, if I remember right, I'm just going to try out here. 6,000 delta V. That's nice. We can really do some stuff with that with them. And if we ever need to move it, that'd be nice. Yeah, only 58 ton. And we also now need some type of electrical system. We can try out and put this in there, or we can just use that's not bad. I don't know. Satellite, big sat. All right. I think that's not bad. A 5,000 delta V, and it provides an infinite amount of energy. I'm cool with that. I think that works. Yep. Everything else up there is good. Everything good. So you should put that out. Ooh, we blow ourselves up. Of course, it expands, hit the ground. But I think that's not a bad deal. Or I could just go with some solar panels, which would be just as effective. Well, not quite as effective, but I mean, it would be a lot more size effective. But if we drop off, we're still going to need to put some of these in there, just because solar panels. You always have to put solar panels on your ship, because otherwise, even with all the stuff we have, it doesn't recognize it as power generating. So if you ever get a mission that requires you to have power generation, you have to have at least one solar panel on it. Even if you have a nuclear reactor that produces, gigawatts. Trying out some different things here. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that my thrust to weight ratio is so low. Well, 3092. That's there. Let's try that out. 686. Thrust to weight ratio. We can try out putting. I'm really pushing the delta V here. And I'm not sure why I'm pushing the delta V. I'm just doing it to do it and see what we can get. Thrust to weight ratio is 0.64. Rapper engines. Just looking here. I think we're going to go with that. It looks better. It actually looks sort of like a satellite. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Yep, that's decided. And we're gonna go ahead and launch it. Make sure we got the mission. Right there it is. 11 million. I'm going to look at... Yeah, it does require to have power generation. Like I said, you must have power generation. So even if you have a reactor that produces 16 gigawatts of power, you still it still won't recognize it. You have to have a stupid little solar panel. All right, there, that's good. Now, have a resource scanner on the satellite. All right, I've done that. Oh, what? It's over 100 ton? No. It's 136 ton. Well, we don't need these. 28. Wait, how did it go from... Okay, no, 65 ton. Yeah, this'll work. It's not as pretty looking as the other one. Thinking about different designs here. There's 100 ton. 65 ton. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. There is actually, and then it wants my inclination to be 163. Actually, I'm not sure why I would even do this. I'm gonna have to reload for sure. I know this thing has 11 million epilepsy. Wait, should it be negative 163? No, we'll just try. We'll launch it and see what we get. We're going to have to reload because I already know this is 11 million epilepsy. That's even bigger than most sun. There we go. Yeah, there is no. And that happens because it wants to kind of put it in a geosynchronous orbit, but the problem is that Solitude is tidally locked. It doesn't rotate. And the game does not realize that. Stupid Jebediah, when he slammed them meteors into Duna's surface, it just busted it all up and now it doesn't rotate. Should have been a little bit more careful. I still don't think that would turn out well if you can't rotate. I think that also has a lot to do with this, even with the gravity being a lot heavier because of all the mass. All right, 180. We're going to fly the opposite direction here. Now, because I'm not going to do that mission from the other one. I wanted to go into polar orbit because I wanted to grab, but whatever. I wanted to grab the survey scope off the top there, but I didn't do that right. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. All right. So we're just gaining a little bit of extra science data from this orbital telescope. Orbital telescope. Yes. Orbital telescope observations. And send the extra information off to Peggy Station. And it automatically used my mystery goo. Well, that sucks. I didn't want it to use my mystery goo because I'm going to take this thing out to Guardian or Nemesis, and I wanted to use it there. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, we got everything, I think, anyway. Just making sure that China, because it's not letting me do the orbital telescope in the multi-system spectrum analysis. There we go. Okay, that worked. I just perform all science. That works. Log data. Log image data. There we go. Just keep on doing a little bit of science here. That's what we're doing. We're farming science. For science. I still wonder, does this game at all, in any shape, way, or form, represent the world with science? I mean, can we go out into space and gain science that will dramatically push our technology forward? That is the question. I would think you could. I mean, I know everyone says there's only so many elements and blah, 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 blah. I think the amount we know is about that much. So small you can't even see it. And we as humans are so stinking arrogant, we believe we know everything. And if you argue with them, no, we don't know, there might be blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, this is how science is. I say, poo on you. Science is not at all what we think it is. I guarantee you give it 10, 15 years and everyone will be like, oh, those idiots, they thought blah, blah, blah. And the next thing you know, someone comes along and goes past the speed of light and they're like, oh, but that's impossible, relativity, blah, blah, blah. Well, he did it. But to actually get to the speed of light's practically impossible anyway. If you ever know anything about I think I talked about this on one of my things last time. They used to go on and on about what would happen if you passed the speed of sound, how it would make you shatter. The science behind it would cause you to rattle apart and fall into non-existence or something like that. Cause your atoms to break apart. That's what they believed. I remember reading about that. If you pass the speed of sound, and now we go Mach 6. Well, Mike Yeager, the guy who did pass the speed of sound, he did say it felt like right before he hit the Mach barrier, it felt like he was about ready to shake apart. So he was actually quite afraid of kind of disintegrating, from what I remember reading of his interview many, many years ago. If I may have interpreted it wrong when I was younger, but I do remember him saying that he felt he was going to fall apart, so he kind of afraid of that. But once he broke it, he says it became like riding on silk. Something like that. I think he said that. That might have just been my interpretation of it. Riding on silk or a cloud. I remember him saying it was super smooth. Anyway, we are flying out here to, as you noticed, I was doing the maneuvering nodes in the background, and we are flying out to Guardian and putting our satellite in orbit, a northern orbit around Guardian, a polar orbit, not northern, polar. And the reason why we did that is because I realized before we landed last time, because we're not getting very much ore, we didn't run an orbital survey, which is stupid. I can't believe we didn't run an orbital survey and look for the best ore spot. That's just duh. But it's okay. I think we got I would hope we got a decent spot for ore. I mean, it may be that it's a horrible, horrible spot for ore, and we'll have to refill and completely move to a different location. I mean, wait till it finally refills here. Perform orbital survey. Now let's toggle decay. Oh, we're in a green spot. We're still in a good green spot. Ooh. Well, we're not in the best location for ore, but if I can finally get a giant drill built, it'll be good, I think. I mean, it's not like we're in a really, really low spot for ore. We're in like the top 30%. There's like 20% higher than us. Alright. Now we're just doing the whole science thingy for Peggy again. And I do believe we're close to ending this program. We're going to cut it a little shorter than normal. I think we're about 23, 24 minutes. But I've liked what we have accomplished today. I mean, we put ourselves a mobile space station on Guardian. We got science to Pegasus. And we also built ourselves a nice giant satellite around Guardian so we can have communicate. Ooh, that was bad connection. We can have communication signal almost at all times while on Guardian, because this is in a polar orbit, which means it's got a perfect angle and can pretty much hit the whole planet, because I'm right in the middle of the planet. So even if we're at the bottom, see, we're right on the equator of the planet. So this thing should be almost always, except for when it's opposite side of the planet, should almost always be able to relay any satellite technology to us. And it is big. I mean, this thing is big. It's like 64-ton big. And still pulling off the science here. More science, more science, more science. Alright. And I do believe that is it for the science here. We can spin around a little bit more and see if there's anything new. Oh, whoa, hey, there was something new. We'll send that off. Yes, yes, yes. Ah. Okay, here we go. Spin, 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 spin. And anything new? Anything new? Anything new? Anything new? And no. Oh, there was a gravity scan, but it's okay. We're coming very close to ending this here. I think we've got it all. We'll just go ahead and transmit all that data. We can't transmit for some. There we go. Transmitting again, just again, to get to Peggy Station. Pegasus Station. Not Peggy Station. I named it that for now, but we will change it. I'll test to that. We will eventually change it. Space Center. And I do believe that's all for the day. We've got a decent amount of science, but I don't think we're going to pick it right now. Though I do think we're going to get science laboratory. Yeah, we are definitely going to get a science laboratory. But yeah, I will just go ahead and let you see me do that. Go ahead and get science. There. We've got a science laboratory, which means we can upgrade our mobile station with a science lab. So it's a better science lab, which is an interstellar science lab, which is pretty close to 2 times better than the default one. Yeah. All right, so I believe that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. LordMaddog signing off.